Hey teachers and parents, and welcome to Math Unlocked, where I get to offer you strategies for teaching math for grades 3, 4, and 5. My name is, Ms. McCarthy, and I'm the creator of McCarthyMathAcademy.com. I'm on a mission to make math fun, make it click, and make it stick for you so that you can get out there and support the students that you work with. In this episode, we're going to break down a 4th grade skill involving adding numbers with decimals to the hundredths place. We are going to focus on several different strategies here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it and let me teach you. Adding numbers with decimals to the hundredths place. That means that we're working to the right of the decimal here. Here we have 1 and 39 hundredths plus 87 hundredths. Now, I'm going to show you 3 different strategies here: the base 10, the money, and the standard algorithm method. Let's go ahead and start with one that you're probably familiar with, and that is over here. It's the standard algorithm for it. This is where we eventually want our students to be able to move to, right? We would prefer for students to understand and use the standard algorithm because it takes less time, less energy, and just gets it done, right? And that is where you are lining up your decimals. So when you add or subtract with decimals, you need to make sure that you line them up. That's what I tell students. So here we have 1 and 39 hundredths. Let me place my decimal right underneath, and then I've got 0, 8, and 7. So now I'm adding up my hundredths place here. So 9 hundredths plus 7 hundredths is 16 hundredths. Ooh, it's high up here. Nice landing, dude. Then we have 1/10 plus 3/10 plus 8/10, which equals 12 tenths. Ooh, it's high up here. Nice landing, dude. Make sure you drop down your decimal, and then we have 1 whole plus 1 whole plus 0 wholes equals 2 wholes. So right here, our sum, that's what we were finding, was the sum or total when you multiply is 2 and 26 hundredths. Great. That's probably how you've seen it. Again, that's where we want students to arrive at eventually. But in 4th grade, this is going to be their first time working with decimals, right? So they also will probably be exposed to the base 10 blocks, so using base 10 blocks to help and money to help. Let's go ahead and go with the base 10 blocks first. So with base 10, what you have to do is, in the past, this has been the hundreds, the stick has been the tens, and the little unit cube has been the ones. Now that we're moving into decimals, we can adjust what we want these to be, okay? So in this case, I want what used to be the hundreds block, the flat, to now be a 1, a whole. If I break that 1 or that whole into 10 pieces, that would give me a 10th. So I'm going to have my sticks represent a 10th and the unit cube here to represent a 100th. Okay, because it takes 100 of these to make up all the hundreds that are in the flat, right? Now, this, you could even bump it down more, and this, the unit cube could be 1,000th, the stick could be 100th. I'm not going to try to, I don't want to confuse you all now, but you can actually arrange these. You just need to make sure that it makes sense for the problem that you're working with. Okay, so for this one, we have 2 numbers. We have 1 and 39 hundredths, and we have 87 hundredths. Okay, so we have the ones place, the tenths place, and the hundredths place. And down here, the ones place, the tenths place, and the hundredths place. Let me make my line go up just so we're separating it. Okay, so how am I representing this? Well, I need 1 of my ones, right? Which I'm saying is a flat, so 1 flat. I have the digit 3 in the tenths place, so I'll model that using 3 of my sticks, my rods. And then I have 9 hundredths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep it kind of nice and organized like that. So that represents to me 1/3900ths. Now moving on to our next one, 8700ths. I don't have any, I have the digit 0 in the ones place, so I don't have any flats to put here. There's the digit 8 in the tenths place, so that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have 700ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now what I can do is add all of these together. All right, I'm going to see if I can regroup any of my digits. So starting with the small pieces, the hundredths that we're saying, I have 9 here, and I can take 1 from here, and that would equal 1/10. If I put all those together, that would equal 1/10. Okay, so I'm going to trade that for 1/10. Okay, so I'm going to kind of cross those out. Traded it. So now I'm left with 1, 2, 3. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundredths. We have 6 hundredths. Now let's see if I can group any tenths. So I've got these 3, and then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I circle those, I can trade that for another flat and just kind of eliminate what's going on there. So now how many tenths do I have? I have 1, 2 left. And how many wholes do I have now? I have 1, 2 wholes. So that's how we get 2 and 26 hundredths. Now you might be saying, whoa, that was a lot. I definitely prefer the standard algorithm. I'm going to be real, I do too. This can kind of get confusing here. But when we're teaching but what's really important here is to see the regrouping that's going on, that it takes 10 hundredths to make a tenth. It takes 10 tenths to make a whole. It's really important that students understand that and that they can manipulate the numbers like that. All right, so that's how you would do it using base 10. And the final strategy is with money, money, money. So let me rewrite over here what we've got. It's kind of the same thing. Let's say that we've got $1.39 and we have 87 cents. Okay, so $1, I could draw a picture of a dollar bill, right? $1. I've got 39 cents, 10, 20, 30. I could say 5, 1 nickel and 4 pennies. That's fine too. I'm going to do that. Say 1 nickel and 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. Hey y'all, real quick, Miss McCarthy here. I was just editing this video and I was like, oh snap! I said that a dime was worth 10 and I of course meant 10 cents, but what an opportunity that I missed there to write this as a decimal. So what I should have done is written each dime as 0.10 to show 10 cents. And each nickel as decimal 0.05 to show 5 cents, and each penny as 0.01 to show that it was worth 1 cent. So I'm sorry that I didn't do that. Great opportunity to do that there. And yeah, I hope that helps. And then for 87 cents, I'm going to break this down as 2 quarters, which would be 50 cents. Okay, and then 3 dimes. That would be 80 cents plus a nickel and 2 pennies. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 80. Okay, so that's one combination. The cool thing with money is that you can make these different combinations. That is totally fine. So now all we're doing is just counting up the money that we have. Okay, so we've got $1. I want to see if I can make another whole dollar here. So I've got 25, 50. And I also see I could do 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 cents, which is the same thing as a dollar. Cool. So a full dollar plus I've added up some coins. Now let me finish here. I've got 10 cents plus 5 cents would be 15, plus 5 cents would be 20, and then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So plus 26 cents would be $2.26. Okay, so there are 3 different strategies, and again, with money, it can be different combinations. That's totally fine. So I hope that makes sense. I know that the standard algorithm is definitely the more simple one. It's one that I think that once students have mastered it, they will make fewer mistakes, but it's important that they understand the base 10 and the money method too. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you need some more help with this skill, or other skills in 4th grade, or if you're like, hey, McCarthy, can you teach my kid how to do this? I've got lots of videos that are specifically designed for students to watch and for students to learn from. And I'm about to break that down now. So go ahead and stay tuned so you can determine your next steps. I hope you found this episode to be helpful. If you did, please let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. It's an easy way to support the content that I bring to you for free on YouTube. If you're a teacher or a parent, especially in Florida, you'll definitely want to check out McCarthyMathAcademy.com. Here is where I offer fast math freebies, including a playlist of fast math-style problems and video lessons to support your teaching. For those ready to dive deeper, check out Taking on the Best, a monthly membership packed with video lessons, student guides, extra practice, error analysis videos, math tasks, mini assessments, and much more, which are all strategically aligned to Florida's best standards. With 3 levels, bronze, silver, and gold, you can choose the support that best fits your needs to promote student growth and skill mastery. Would you like to take Taking on the Best for a test drive? You can sample 1 standard per grade to find the right plan for you. Do that by simply requesting a free trial. And if you're gearing up for the final fast math assessment of the school year, definitely check out Taking on the Fast, a 15-day countdown series with video lessons and fast-style math problems. Start with a sneak peek of day 1, and when you're ready, you can make a one-time purchase. And if you're thinking about the gold plan for Taking on the Best, good news! Taking on the Fast is included in your membership. While many of my followers are in Florida, I know that there are teachers and parents everywhere looking for support. That's why I created McCarthy Math 155 with 155 video lessons for each grade level, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You can also sign up for a free trial to McCarthy Math 155 to explore it before signing up for a monthly membership. And finally, if you've enjoyed my math music videos on YouTube, you can also jam out to ad-free versions on my website. You can find all the links below, and please feel free to email me with any questions that you have. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Until then, get out there and make the world a little bit brighter in your own special way. See you next time.